All right, guys, it's time to test this thing. Um, it's a Cobra 139, a Dynascan. I plugged it in the store. I didn't mess around with it much, but let's go check it out. We got to clear the bench off or do something. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of where to hook it up at. Yeah. So, geez, I'm working on the ICOM right now. Uh, if I wait too long, it's almost 5 o'clock. 11 meters to be closed, so I guess I'm gonna have to pull this and remove all this stuff. Oh, I almost had a feeling this would be on here. Okay, so this is Kevin Erickson, Garyville, South Dakota, and KAF1 1090. I think this is where you made your own call sign based on your name and submitted it. This card attests that the authorization has been received from the FCC for installation and operation of the radio transmitter to which attached name Kevin Erickson, Garyville, South Dakota. Transmitter operating frequencies 1910. I don't know what that means, but probably something to do with the first 23 channels. Class D citizens band. Okay, so that's really cool. Kevin probably bought this thing in South Dakota new. It looks okay on the bottom. Let's get it up on the bench. Okay, so technically these were not a Cobra, they were a Dynascan. Dynascan owned Cobra, and so it was actually a Dynascan Cobra 139. It wasn't a Cobra 139. Dynascan later changed their name to Cobra. So we have the power cord here, which is always a little bit different, and some of these do and don't fit, but you could run this off of whatever. In fact, I was going to test it in the truck, but I didn't have a cord in there. So the PA speaker, external speaker, and then Dynascan Corporation, FCC accepted. FCC license applications must show the above type number. Okay, cool. Serial number, I don't know what that means. Made in Japan. Don't believe this looks like their label that they would put on it, but maybe it is. Let's see if we can fix that. That's pretty funky wonky. All right, we got it plugged in. Modulation lights out. I'm hooked to the microphone. Squelch. Definitely doesn't work. A lot of times, operate every switch like 20 times. The voice lock, that's going to be clarifier. We'll put that right in the middle. Another thing that will probably be an issue, I don't remember if these are PLL or crystal controlled. The CB and PA switch doesn't seem to do anything. Also, there might be some funny channels on here. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. It's a fucking CB radio, dude. Let's turn the volume down. It's most likely not going to make any noise until you plug a mic into it. Nope. Makes no difference. Let's see if the D104 keys it up. You put it on a dummy load. It's not keying it. I'm gonna have to find a regular microphone. Geez, I don't know if I got one laying around. This is hilarious. They spelled it Mike, M-I-K-E. It's a microphone. There's no K in the word microphone. Did they really do this back in the day? They called it a Dyna mic. I never realized that. Anyway, we know it's going to need some work. I had a feeling it probably wouldn't work, you know. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, we got the transmit. I would guess that the PLL and all that stuff, or the oscillator, is just not running. We have, let's turn the mic all the way up. Hello. Yeah, look at that. It's slamming that needle over there. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. I'm on the dummy load. Let's put it on a regular antenna. It's not going to be matched because it's on my antenna, but let's just start rotating this thing. See? Bringing it back. Guarantee it, dude. Yeah. This is what you got to do to bring a radio back. You got to clean that band switch. You got to operate the hell out of it. These things are never going to work unless you use them. And it's going to take a while. Most of them aren't working.
Pick a man, be well, break, break, break. Over the bell, come on down. 10 minutes, huh? 10 hours and 10 minutes.
Well, this thing sounds good. You see it? That definitely works.
Let's go.
Well, that works. How cool is this? Okay, now that we're on the dummy load. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, we got a few watts. Oh, I take it off peak. Oh, hello. There's so little of power coming out of this thing. I'm on AM. Oh, they put it on peak. Oh, I mean, it is like underpowered. They probably turned it down to 2 watts to run a linear. That's what I'm guessing. I see under the 5 on that thing. So you can see the RF power is kind of low. It's possible. Oh. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see the modulation meter is moving pretty good. We can hear those guys on the dummy load. This is such a cool radio, though. There was one that had 40 channels that looked like this. I think it's like a 142 or something, maybe. That's a lot of power. I'm hearing them on the dummy load.
Hey, move them up, Mom. I heard when you were calling Jigger Man, but if Jigger Man call you back, I'm a little bit. Oh, bye.
Look at that. It's probably a good thing it didn't work, because I'm sure somebody else saw it at the thrift store before I did, and they probably plugged it in, because it had the antenna on it and everything. They probably plugged it in and it didn't work, and they're like, nah. I mean, I would have bought it just for the damn D104. You know, I don't know if does the D104 work? Let's find out. Also, I need to look before we do that. I need to pull up my my damn SDR play, and then we can listen to it on there. Well, I just saw some crazy posting on YouTube. Man, clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. They always get me every time I look at YouTube. I'm like, God, I gotta watch these 10 videos now. Alright, so we're waiting for SDR play. Let me get it up over here. I gotta set it up because it's all screwed up again. And let's see. SDR play. Just keeps wanting to screw with me. I gotta figure out too, also with SDR play, it doesn't like to go on 11 meters. So you gotta go and put it on ham upper 10 meters, then unlock the local oscillator, and look at this. That's a video. It's kind of hard not to watch. You see what it says? I'm like, I'm sure it's a bunch of BS, but it might not be. Doesn't matter anyway. Okay. But we're not here to watch that. We're here to watch the SDR play. Okay. So I'm going to have to come into here. I think I can just come in here and roll it through 2702.5 maybe, because that's channel 6. I only know some of the frequencies on CB radio. Okay. And there's so much power being run right here, guys. We're looking at a signal coming through with no antenna. I want to open it up a little bit. See that's these CB guys are running so much power with no antenna hooked to my SDR play. I can pick up their signal. Like, how crazy is that? Okay. For some reason, I'm not hearing. I wonder if I accidentally turned off my speakers. Oh, they're muted. Okay. You hear that? There's no antenna. Okay, let's go ahead and mute that, and then I need to turn up the radio again. I'm on 11. Alright. Test. 1, 2, 3. This is the Cobra 139. It sounds like it's got some kind of echo. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2. Breaker. This is the talking CB radio. I'm using a Cobra power microphone though. We got the microphone at about 4, and the dynamic is at 12 o'clock. Let's make sure we want to open up our audio. Alright, let's open it up. 1, 2. I don't know how wide is that? It looks pretty wide. There's a little bit of I better put this back on the dummy load. That sounds a lot better. Okay, so I'm using the Cobra hand mic and seeing a little crackling. I think there might be an issue with the microphone connector, or maybe a key too. Alright. 1, 2. Yeah. We smacked it a little bit. It's not sounding good now. Hello? 1, 2. Crunchy.